Hello and welcome to Sports Review on iBrandTV. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on this show where we talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. And I tell you, it's always a pleasure. Today, we are going to be talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria and of course the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. The Super Eagles took on Sierra Leone on Friday and on Tuesday, and the result, I know, is not something that was exciting for all of us. We'll talk about it on this show, and if the head coach of the Super Eagles side, Gernot Rohr, should still remain the head coach or if it's time to finally take a walk. We'll ask also if there's possibly a way forward for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Remember, the games are not over. We'll still be playing later in 2021 against Benin Republic and Lesotho. Then we'll talk about the AFCON games that went down, the qualifying games that went down, the Africa Cup of Nations games that went down on Tuesday, and then we'll talk about, of course, the Euro Nations League. Some of the games went down on Tuesday also. We'll take a look at that on today's show. Then we'll round off with tennis. We'll spend a minute talking about tennis and the big one that is going down right there in London. Don't go anywhere. When we get back from this break, we'll dive right into all of this. I'll be your host. My name is Jide here. Welcome back. You're still locked on to Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. I hope you did not go anywhere. Now let's start off the show with tennis and the big one that is going down right there in London. It's the ATP Finals. And yesterday it was a big game between Dominic, Thiem, that is the world number 3, and Rafael Nadal. Well, some days ago, we talked about Novak Djokovic and the other man, Daniil Medvedev, how they made it through to the next round of the competition. On Tuesday night, it was between Dominic Thiem and Rafael Nadal, and one of them came up tops in that one. No, it was not Nadal, it was Thiem himself, the world number 3. The Austrian was the one that was able to do it over the favorite of that game, Rafael Nadal. Thiem is now through to the semi-finals of the competition, the first man to make it through to the semi-finals of that competition that is holding right there in London. Nadal is not out of the competition, though he's still in it, and he's still in the competition alongside some other big shots. Tsitsipas, the defending champion of the competition, is still in it. Same with Djokovic, Alexander Zverev, and Medvedev. They are all in the competition. Thiem himself has secured a spot in the semi-finals of the competition. Hopefully, he could find himself in the finals and possibly could win it for himself. But like I told you, he's not the only big name left in this one. There are still the likes of Djokovic, there are still the likes of Medvedev, and the rest of them. Nadal still has a chance to possibly make it through to the semi-finals of the competition. And if he do, he could be facing Thiem again in the finals if he could qualify. Now let's move over from tennis and talk about football. The Euro Nations League went down on Tuesday night. Some of the big games in Europe gave us results that we didn't see coming. Yes, results that we didn't see coming. Spain doing their own over Germany. 6-0. Who would have seen that coming? Yes, Germany couldn't muster a single goal on Tuesday night. The Spanish side were able to do it 6 times over them, and a lot of people right now are asking, is it time for Joachim Low to take a walk from the German national team? Remember, he's been able to do it with them for a long time, won the World Cup with them, and people are asking, there's a lot of internal wranglings that are happening with the German team, and possibly it could be one of the things that led to their demise on Tuesday night. 6-0 in favor of Spain. Some of the other games that went down in that one was between Croatia and Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo not on the score sheet. It was Ruben Diaz getting 2 goals and João Felix getting the other goal. France, the world champions, were able to do it 4-2 over Sweden. And one man can't stop scoring. His name is Oliver Giroud. Remember, Giroud has surpassed the second man on the list for France all-time highest goal scorers. He's now second to Thierry Henry, and now he's second, and he's been able to add one more and surpass, and he's comfortably sitting and is looking at Henry's record of about 50-something goals for the French national team. Giroud was able to score 2 goals on Tuesday night as France did it 4-2 over Germany. Some other games are going down on Wednesday night. We'll be talking about that. It's between Belgium and Denmark later in Belgium on Wednesday night. Bosnia will be welcoming Italy. England, who lost their last game, will be welcoming Iceland. to England. Poland will be taking on Netherlands, and Czech Republic will be playing Slovakia. Israel and Scotland, Serbia and Russia. And the final game, these are the games that some of the games, like I told you, that are going down at the Euro Nations League later on Wednesday night. We'll be going on a quick break right now, and when we return from this break, we'll talk about the ones that already happened in Africa. Remember, it's the window for the international friendlies, the international fixtures, and lots of games are going on around the world. When we get back from this break, like I told you, we'll be talking about Africa and the games that went down at the African Cup of Nations qualifying matches. One of them, the Super Eagles game. Don't go anywhere.
I'll tell you about the good life. The good life is financial freedom. Join the Solmax Global class and learn the new school for making money. Your power to earning is knowledge. Date 21st and 26th of November 2020. Time 11 a.m. Venue number 12 Old Oluwara Road, Ojodu Bergal, Lagos. For seat reservation, call any of the numbers showing on your screen. Solmax. Maximize your potential.
Welcome back. You're still locked on to Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. Now, before we went on the break, I was telling you that lots and lots of games went down in Africa yesterday. It was the Africa Cup, the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying games. Lots and lots of exciting games went down across Africa. Some teams have been able to qualify. Mali, Senegal, Tunisia, all qualified for the competition. Nigeria, unfortunately, we are still hoping. Now, let me run you through some of the games that went down on Tuesday in Africa. Some of them were Ethiopia and Niger Republic. Ethiopia winning that one 3-0. Lesotho and Benin Republic ending in a goalless draw. Madagascar and Cote d'Ivoire also ending in a draw, but a score draw. That one was 1-1. 10-man Rwanda holding their own right there at home in a goalless draw against Cape Verde. Sudan and Ghana. Sudan winning that one 1-0 over Ghana. Angola and DR Congo ended in favor of DR Congo 1-0. Central African Republic losing to Morocco 2-0. Sierra Leone and Nigeria, which we would still be talking about, ended in a goalless draw. Togo and Egypt, 7-time African champions, winning that one 3-1. Namibia and Mali winning their own by Mali actually winning that one 2-1. Tanzania and Tunisia ending that one in a 1-all draw. Now let me run you through how the groups look like right now in the groups of the Africa Cup of Nations, how they look like right now. Lots and lots, well, not lots and lots of, a couple of teams are already qualifying. Some of them through secure their spots at the competition, the Fiesta, that will be holding right there in Cameroon later in 2020. Group A, the way it is looking right now in Group A, Mali is through. 10 points they've been able to garner so far from 4 games, and they are through to the competition. And Cameroon, Guinea, the second position in that group with just 8 points. Namibia and Chad, third and fourth in that group. Namibia still has a chance to qualify, 3 points. Now in Group B, Burkina Faso leading the group, 8 points so far from 4 games. Uganda coming second in the group, 7 points for them. Malawi third with 4 points, and South Sudan fourth with 3 points. Ghana in their own group, leading Group C, same points with South Africa, who are second, both on 9 points, been able to win 3 games and 9 points for both of them. Ghana and South Africa leading that one, both first and second. Sudan on third, and South Tome and Principe on fourth. In Group D is Gambia. Gambia currently topping Group D. That one they lead with 7 points, and Gabon, led by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Arsenal, also 7 points. DR Congo third in Group B. In Group D rather, with 6 points, and Angola with just a point. Now let's move on to Group E, where Morocco have 10 points, another team that have qualified for the competition. Mauritania second with 5 points, Burundi with 4 points, and Central African Republic with just 3 points. Cameroon, who are the hosts of the competition, also 10 points, able to get 10 points out of 4 games, and Mozambique coming in second with 4 points. Cape Verde also on 4 points in that group, but they are in third based on goal difference, and then Rwanda, the last currently in the group, no wins, they just have 2 draws, and they've been able to get just 2 points. In Group G, you have Egypt, who are, I told you, are the 7-time African champions, 8 points. Same thing with Comoros, who could be making it to their first competition if they can get their own over Kenya and Togo, who are third and fourth in that group. Kenya with just 3 points and Togo with just a point. Now in Group H, Algeria, another team that has been able to qualify, also 10 points. Out of 4 games, they've been able to get 10 points. Zimbabwe with just 5 points in that one. They come in second after Algeria in Group H. And then Botswana coming with 4 points, third position. And finally in that group, that will be Zambia. Zambia just a win and they have 3 points. Now in Group I, actually, that will be Senegal leading the group. Senegal were the first to have qualified, following after Cameroon that are the host. They have 12 points, a clean record for Senegal in that group. Senegal 12 points. They've been able to get 9 goals and just conceded 1. 4 wins, no losses, no defeats, no draws for them. They've been able to get 12 points, like I told you. Congo second in the group, 7 points. Guinea-Bissau 3 points. Eswatini, who is also Swaziland, just a point. Tunisia has been able to qualify too in Group J. They lead that group, 3 games won and 1 goal drawn, 1 game drawn rather. That's 10 points for them. Equatorial Guinea come in second with 6 points. Tanzania third with 4 points. Libya with 4. Libya in that group, it's 3 points and they come in last. In Group K, it's Ivory Coast coming in with 7 points. Madagascar 7 points also. Ethiopia 6 points. And Niger Republic 3 points. And the last group would be Nigeria's group, which is Group L. Nigeria currently leading the group with 8 points. We've been able to win 2 games, and then those last 2 games that we drew against Sierra Leone, 4-4, and then the goalless draw on Tuesday night. Benin Republic coming second with 7 points, second behind Nigeria. 2 games won and just a game drawn. The other they lost 8, and that was against Nigeria. They come in second and 7 points in that group. Sierra Leone third in the group with 4 points, 3 games drawn, 2 of which came off Nigeria. 1 game lost and they have just 3 points. The last in the group would be Lesotho. Lesotho, no games won and 2 games drawn. They face Nigeria later in 2021. They only have just 2 points in their game, and they got the 2 points from their previous games they played during this week. And like I told you, Nigeria 8 points, and closely to us next in the group is 7 points. It simply means one thing: if the Super Eagles cannot win their next 2 games against Benin Republic and Lesotho, we are not going to the competition that is holding right there in Cameroon. People are asking right now, is it time for Gernot Rohr to take the walk? Do you think this man has peaked? I will tell you personally, I think he has peaked. I think it's time for the head coach to take a walk. A lot of people feel he's not the man to take us to the promised land. Well, I think I buy that idea. Lots of Nigerians share their thoughts as regards the head coach of the Super Eagles. This is what they had to say. Do they think the Super Eagles head coach should still be the man in charge, or it's time for Rohr out?
One thing I would say, one thing about we Nigerians, we are not always encouraging when it comes to our own African coach ourselves. Because I can't imagine if Nigeria will go out to Germany to bring a coach that have been coaching us for years, and yes, we will see no improve. Let's see those under 17s. Okay, fine. The other coach under 17s, once I use like Nigerians, is that under 17 they always improve. They used to make us feel happy, but I don't understand when it comes to the Super Eagles themselves. They are always maybe they are looking at the coach, or they are playing to have the money. I noticed one thing about the Eagles, Super Eagles, when they go to outside country to play for the clubs, they play very well. But if they come to Nigerians here, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, look at the last match they played, from 4-0 to 4-4. Can you imagine? And we call ourselves Giants of Africa. Things are not meant to down that way. We need to sack the coach so that we can get a coach from our own Africa here. African, we are Giants of Africa. Nigeria is the Giants of Africa. So we need to make ourselves more proud, not going out there to bring someone else to embezzle money on the person's life. Yes, we see no difference. To my own, I believe that we Nigerians ourselves, we can do it ourselves with our own coach, not going outside there to get someone else.
The coach is not the major problem. There's no man without but. But I believe the coach is not the major problem. Our problem in Nigeria is we put politics into everything. If we can remove politics from Super Eagle, from Nigeria Super Eagle, they can remove politics from there, you will see that there will be good performance among those boys. The coach will do his job excellently without any but. If he's not going to think 100%, at least we'll be able to give him 85-90%.
Gernot Rohr is not even fit to be the coach of Super Eagles or Nigerian national team because of one thing. The guy lacks a technical ability. And he promised when he wants to collect the job, he promised that we'll use about 3 or 4 players in our local league. That was his promise. After collecting the job, started saying there's no good players in our local league. Started going for foreign players. Even the ones that has no club in abroad. He do invite them to our national team, which is very bad. So for me, I want him to be sacked. I don't want him to continue.
I would love to say it is not the fault of the coach. I would say it's the fault of the players. They don't know what they are to play for. I'm a Nigerian. No? I love Nigeria so much. And I've been watching football for so long. And when we are to rate the way they are playing football now, I would rate them 0%. Why? Because they are not playing their heart out.
My brother, Nigerian coaches cannot handle Nigerians. You understand me? You know, say we blacks, we respect whites. Sometimes, when Kechi was handling them, at the time, they didn't, all of them, those big boys, they don't respect Kechi again. That is why. We need foreign coach. Like from Dutch Mark, Belgium, or Germany. So, you understand me? That's what we need. But this man now, the man make a great mistake.
So you've heard Nigerians, lots and lots of them feel Gernot Rohr should be taking his leave from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's been our coach for about 4 years now. Well, 4 years, we are still seeing the same thing. Sadly, this is where we'll be calling it a wrap on today's edition of the show. Next time we'll be coming your way. Hopefully, we'll be talking about club football once again. The international window comes to an end by, say, today, tomorrow. It should be coming to an end. And club football will be back. We'll be talking about your beloved Manchester United. Again, we'll be talking about Arsenal, your Barcelona. They all get in action this weekend. But until next time we come your way, ensure you stay safe. My name is Jidechi Chideze. Have yourself a pleasant day ahead.